Now, for more on this story, I'm joined by our International Affairs Editor, Angela Diffley, again, stressing this is very much a developing story. But at this point, what more can you tell us, Angela?
Well, there have been a few reactions. The Qatari government has condemned what it called cowardly attacks and said they are a flagrant violation of international law. They took some time to respond. Israel, of course, saying that the Hamas leadership based in Qatar had been orchestrating and managing the war against the state of Israel. And of course, very recently, they said, we will go after Hamas wherever they are. You know, nevertheless, the timing of this, as Nogar was saying, is very difficult to read, to interpret, you know, what is going on here. And also this relationship, which he talked about in detail there, between Israel and Qatar. Don't forget as well, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, two of his staff are embroiled in an investigation over allegations that they promoted Qatar in a positive way in the media in return for money. That all feeds into this. This relationship between Israel and Qatar has always been complicated. Qatar paid monthly amounts, or to Gaza, to the Hamas people in Gaza, with the nod of Israel for a long time, up until October the 7th, basically to help ease the economic difficulties in Gaza, to help people pay for fuel, not specifically to help Hamas in their resistance, but just to ease the economic burden in Gaza. That was known to Israel and allowed by Israel as a way of keeping the peace. All of this is very, very complicated. There was also, if you look at the Times of Israel back in June, they reported, they were quoting something was on Channel 12 in Israel, saying that papers were found in Gaza which showed that Qatar, as well as doing this, which was well known, had actually entered into a different relationship with Hamas in Gaza and had agreed to supply money to help with what Hamas called its resistance. Qatar said these documents are completely fabricated, but this relationship is so complicated. And of course, we're being told that the US were informed about it and that Trump gave a green light. This is, again, extraordinary. Trump has spent a lot of time courting these Gulf states. There is a major US base there. He has spent a lot of his time hoping that financial deals can be made with these Gulf states. It is quite extraordinary, this new development. And it seems very clear that Israel has now a policy that we will go after Hamas wherever they are. We will make our own rules on this, and that's how we're operating.
And at this point, do we have any idea as to who specifically was targeted in this attack?
The Hamas leadership figure that Nogar mentioned, it's unclear whether they got the people they were trying to target, but they were people who were key figures in the negotiations, we're being told. Those negotiations on the table only yesterday, up for debate. And as Nogar says, it looks very much like the Israelis have decided they would have gone nowhere and not delivered anything significant for the Israelis. The hostage families, obviously, in deep disagreement probably with that conclusion. But it seems that Netanyahu has decided that negotiations are going nowhere and he's taking a different attitude.